to my channel for Vlogmas day 23 now. So my video today, I thought I would have a look back at my favourite coordinates that I've put together and kind of give you guys reasons why I feel like they're the best coordinates that I've done, and kind of give you a rundown on kind of why I'm being critical and how I'm being critical of each coordinate. So one thing that I like to follow that a friend taught me when I got into the fashion quite early on was when you look at a Lolita silhouette coordinate is you need to balance your colours, and if the colours are balanced it looks a lot better. So if you look at, I'll try and insert a picture here, the sort of figure, so from the top of your head down to your toes, separate your body from your head to your toes into 3 equal parts, so kind of like head and shoulders, torso, and then legs and shoes, and try and make the amount of colours in each section equal so that there's not a colour that's standing out more than the others, and make sure you help the colours to flow from the top to the bottom. So when I was looking at my pictures of my coordinates, this is what I used to try and work out which ones I felt were better coordinates and the ones that I feel the most proud of. So I'm just going to have a look through my Instagram because my best coordinate pictures are on there. If you're not already following my Instagram, it is Tinkertail. So I've been in Lolita fashion for 3 years now, so I'm going to look back over the past 3 years and just have a look now. Okay, so the first coordinate I'm going to start with is the coordinate that I wore to ILD last winter. And the reason why I like this one is that it's, rather than going with an obvious kind of Christmassy print, I went for more of a kind of snow fairy feel. I guess that's probably the best way for me to describe it. So I chose the JSK Magic Princess by Angelic Pretty as my main piece. And you can see here I wore some Angelic Pretty knee-high socks. I can't remember the name of them, but it's some kind of like enchanted rose or princess socks or something like that. I'm wearing pink sort of Lolita boots, which I haven't worn in a while actually, I forgot about those. They're also fur trimmed and they've got detachable bows on them. I also have got a pink, I think it's called a Boston bag by Angelic Pretty, with a pink fluffy heart-shaped pom-pom that I've attached to the side of it. I'm wearing a princess sleeve blouse like this one but my white version, and I am wearing white fluffy wrist cuffs by Angelic Pretty. They've also got lavender on them, and I believe they're from Sugar Dream Dome. Which is a print that I really want at some point. I think I'm probably wearing my Chocomint pink ring as like a big sort of standout point. I've got a gold, actually similar to what I'm wearing now, this gold clip in my hair, and I've also got this head bow on as well. So sort of looking at this coordinate, sort of analysing it, I feel that the colours are really well balanced. I'm wearing a pink head bow, and then that's in the first top section, and then in the torso section you've got the pinks running through there, and then the bottom section you've got the pink and white socks and the pink boots, and then you've got the pink bag which kind of ends up being your kind of middle torso section. So the pink then flows all the way through. Chosen a wig by Lock Shock wig, which is kind of grey, that like this one that changes into pink, and that kind of gives it sort of a shimmeriness which kind of echoes the shimmeriness in the pattern of the dress. The dress has got lots of gold elements in, which is why I put this little gold bow in, but I didn't want to put too much gold into this coordinate because the print itself doesn't have too much gold. I mean, you could coordinate this so many different ways. You could have all gold accessories, so then you're actually bringing that gold more out of the print. But for this one I wanted to concentrate more on the kind of wintry colours, like the pink is a wintry colour. No, I mean like sort of the iciness, the sort of cold, cool colours as a wintry cord. So that's one of my favourite ones. The next coordinate I'm going to look at is the one that I wore for Dream Masquerade Carnival, and this is the one where I wore Marine Kingdom, And what I love about the way that I've corded this is firstly the petticoat shape, and the shape that the skirt gives it's just spot on. I love how it looks. Well, going back to the Magic Princess coordinate I did, that was more of a kind of a more rounded cupcake shape, which looked really good for that coordinate. This one, it kind of flares out a bit more at the bottom. And with this one I paired it with, I show you in my sort of headpieces vlog, the sea crown that I made, the mask that I made. I also made the wrist cuffs in this coordinate because I didn't have any that were the correct colours, and so what I did with those was I chose the main piece as the dark navy colour, and then I used white lace over it and then some gold details. It's like fine gold lace on it as well. I also made my necklace, which you can't see here, but it goes with all the same colours, and I made a bracelet as well. I would guess if I was criticising this coordinate, the only thing that I would probably change is what I'm wearing on my legs. So I think I'm wearing like kind of hold up, very, very fine mesh hold up white socks, and I think the reason I wore those is because I literally didn't have anything else. But what I could pair this with is probably, I could definitely pair them with the socks in the first coordinate, but I actually bought those socks at this event, so I didn't own them yet, but they would look very good with this. I really like this because I feel like the colours are well balanced because of the colours on the top of my head. So there is a gold bow, it's this one again, and there's gold in my mask. That's why the gold in the shoes work really well right at the bottom, because you've balanced it out with the top and the bottom. The print itself has quite a lot of gold in it, and the bag that I wore with this coordinate as well was this one, the gold crown one. So if you look at where the gold is once again on the top section, top third, then the bag would be in the middle third with the dress, and then the gold at the bottom with the shoes. And I've picked out sort of tiny little bits of the pink in the mask and in the crown. I'm also wearing a squishy silver star clip, like a hanging clip as well, because there is sort of silvery shininess in the coordinate, and there is also there, but I can't see it in the photo, a clip which looks like a starfish, which is all just sort of pearl colours. So for me, I like the silhouette shape. I really like the princess sleeves, really go really well. Again, it's exactly the same blouse because I'm addicted to these blouses. And I feel like the colours are quite well balanced. I am again wearing exactly the same wig, but I did that because there's silveriness in the print, or sort of shimmeriness, but there's also pink in it as well, and that kind of brings more of the pink into the coordinate with having the pink at just like the sort of little bit at the bottom of the dress. I think my third favourite coordinate that feels like the most complete is where I wore Chocolate Quartet, and this was back, when was this? This was this year in March, and here I really love this coordinate because of how the colours flow. So this is a more complete set than the other pieces. So this is the only one out of the three where I have the head bow and the dress. The reason I really like how I've coordinated this is because of the details, the little gold details that run like throughout the coordinate. I think, yeah, okay, so here I've decided to choose a brown wig because it goes with the brown in the print. I've got a little black bow in my hair with pearls on because the dark, kind of like dark brown ribboning is very dark, almost black on the coordinate, and I felt like that kind of stands out a lot, in the black it kind of goes with it. Also, because it was cold, and I know this is a no-no, I was wearing underneath black leggings and then put my socks over the top. Generally do not wear leggings in LOLITA, but if I'm uncomfortable I won't try and meet so much, so I put leggings on and then try and hide them with the socks as much as I can. But if the black did show at all, that kind of goes with the clip, though I wasn't thinking of that specifically. I also am wearing a black ring, which is the shape of a rose. The blouse that I'm wearing has gold trim around, which goes with the print, and the blouse is the one that I got from Sai in London. And the jewellery that I'm wearing, I don't think I've got anything on my wrists because the blouse covers my wrists, but I could have worn some maybe, yeah, I could have probably worn some pearls, just sort of neutral pearls over the blouse wrists, probably, yeah. And I've also got a cameo pin which has got black, white and gold on. That's another reason why there's black on the head bow to match with that. And then the necklace that I'm wearing is, I think it might be a Dreamy Bows necklace, I think, and it's a gold crown with pearls on. And looking, I think again with this coordinate, I also wore the crown bag because of the royal feeling in the print. I think there are small crowns in the print somewhere. And I've also paired this with the brown Tea Party shoes, which go with all the colours, and then the socks, which are my favourite Lolita socks I own in the world. If anyone else has, I think it's called Queen Kingdom or something like that. I got Royal Queen, something like that. These socks, if anyone is selling them in any colourway, let me know, because these are my favourite Lolita socks I found anywhere. These are Angelic Pretty ones. I bought them in quite worn condition, but they just fit it perfectly. The creamy colour of the sock matches the creamy colour of Chocolate Quartet perfectly, and then the gold sort of like braid likeness that goes across the sock like that completely kind of copies and emulates what it does on the bodice as well. So yeah, that's why I really like this coordinate. I think with some of them, what I would criticise is often my wig slips back, and I feel like the bangs should be just touching my eyebrows or just hiding my eyebrows, because otherwise I feel like it's a little bit far too back. But yes, that's my third favourite coordinate that I've ever done. What are your favourite coordinates? Do you have an Instagram? If so, link them down below. I'd love to see what your favourite coordinates are. Which was your favourite out of those three? Or are there other ones on my Instagram that you prefer? I feel like those were the ones that I did the most complete, that I had enough accessories with to kind of balance things out, that actually all kind of held together well and I got good photos of as well. So I'm really happy with that, and it's really nice to see how I've sort of grown in Lolita and what I've learned. So I hope that video is helpful for you in coordinating as well, from some of the things that I look at when I coordinate. And I'll see you tomorrow for Vlogmas day 24. Come back then for more cute kawaii loveliness. Bye!